super friends, and welcome back to another episode of Superhero Saturday, where we talk about the arts of superheroes, storytelling, and so much more. My name is Annie, and approximately 6 years ago today, I published my first book. As you guys know, my first book here is called Stronger, and it's the first in a series about the Fearless Nine, who are a team of superheroes who battle against the odds and save the day in all sorts of crazy, zany, adventurous ways. Before publishing it, I worked on it a long time. I've always been very creative, and writing is one of those things that just is like one of my favorite art forms. When I had a completed manuscript ready, I decided I wanted to publish it. And so I did. I used Amazon's independent publishing company sort of thing, which at the time was called CreateSpace. It's now called Kindle Direct Publishing, but either way, you have the freedom to upload your own interior, your own cover design, your own descriptions and things, and publish your book without really any upfront cash to put out except to buy the book once it's printed. It was a fantastic way for me to get the story that I'd been working on out into a physical thing that I could hold in my hands and give to someone and say, hey, want to read my story? Of course, my writing career did not stop there, obviously. I mean, it's the first part of a series. So that was followed shortly after by a series of mini books that followed the individual characters of the team on their own adventures. As you can see, they're much shorter than a full-length novel, but they were really fun stories, and I wanted to put them in a little collection all on their own and incorporate them into the Fearless Nine universe. And of course, I'm working on the second big novel in the Fearless Nine series, which is called Brighter, and hopefully that will be coming to you guys sooner than later. I'm actively working on the manuscript right now, and we're kind of in, I would say, the 2/3 of the way through kind of phase of the weird writing process. So on this, the 6th anniversary of publishing my first book, I wanted to do something to kind of celebrate by getting out of the studio and giving away 9 complete sets of my collected works. And I didn't want to just go up randomly to people on the street and give away my books. That might be a little bit too much of a crazy person pitch for me. What I decided to do was go to the city of Corvallis, Oregon, which is where the book takes place, and leave these books in the free little libraries that are dotted all across the city. And let me tell you, it was a little bit of an adventure. So let's go ahead and roll the footage. It was a ton of fun. The weather could not have been more perfect. The fall leaves were everywhere. It was just absolutely gorgeous, peak time to be on the Oregon State University campus. When I looked up the free little libraries on the internet, they actually have a Facebook page and a Google map that shows you exactly where every one of the little libraries are, or at least the ones that they know about. And there were a bunch. In fact, it was so dense I had to really strategize and figure out where I wanted to go to leave these books. So I tried to get a few in a couple of different areas and kind of spread it out across the city. Corvallis really means a lot to me. It's not just the setting of this book, it's also the town where I feel like I kind of grew up in. I attended Oregon State University in the early 2010s, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I worked really hard, I made great friends and fantastic memories, and I really grew as a person into what would become who I am today.
Ooh, I've read that author before.
And spoiler alert, even though I kind of destroyed the city a little bit in the book, it's designed kind of as a memorial to the place that I really remember so fondly. During my college days, I was really inspired to create my own superhero. It just felt like a great place to have someone with superpowers flying around, saving the day, and making it one of the safest cities in America, according to some studies. That's true fact. And while I don't live there anymore, it is nice to go back and drive around and see all the old places that I used to, wander around and play my musical instruments and dream about flying like Superman. It was good times.
Oh, I totally almost tripped on that.
My mom, of course, was a big help as my driver / camera woman.
Yeah, go back into the yard, right in front of the green parts. Go right there. Farther, 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 farther. Kick them with your feet.
What? No, I'm gonna fall.
Oh, make good video.
We also had a few adventures that did not involve tiny libraries. Oh, not? Oh, that is not a little library. And we managed to get out all of the books just before the darkness fell.
One of the coolest things about OSU are the little robots that deliver food. Hello, little robot. Hi, little robot. Off into the sunset.
I have come a long ways since I first published this book, and I've grown and developed so much as a writer. It was good times. Looking back, I want to say that it was a lot of hard work and a lot of late nights and thinking while I'm, commuting to school and back, but it was really worth it. And I'm so glad that I was able to make that happen for myself, if only to have this printed book for me to hold and give to other people. And as this YouTube channel surpasses 700 subscribers, I just want to take a moment to thank you guys, because this YouTube channel started as kind of an extension of my writing journey, my desire to share storytelling and superheroes with the world. And the encouragement that I've gotten from making these videos and seeing your guys' comments and having you guys participate in drawing videos and things like that has been so much fun, and just has come together to make such a great hobby for me as an artist. This anniversary has just really taught me and reminded me that it's always worthwhile to do something that you love. And for me, that is writing and sharing my stories. So if you're out there and you have a cool little artistic hobby, keep growing, keep creating, and keep exploring the world through the lens of your creativity, because it's awesome. And while I understand that the internet is a big place and many of you may be in different places around the world, I am kind of curious. If you're in the town of Corvallis anytime soon, if you find one of my books, I would love for you to comment or take a picture and share it and tag it with me on Instagram and let me know that you found it, because it's kind of cool. I'm just kind of putting these out into the world and hoping that someone will find it and read it and enjoy it. If you're looking back at your own artistic journey, what are some milestones that you have passed that you're really proud of? Go ahead and pop those down in the comments below and we'll continue the conversation and encouragement there. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more superheroic content every other Saturday. You can follow us on social media or support us over on Patreon. And if you want to see these books for yourself and you're not anywhere near Corvallis, you can go to our website at www.fearless9.com and pick up a copy for yourself, whether digital or physical, and find some characters that may just be your new favorite superheroes. Thanks again for watching, Super Friends, and we'll see you next time.